YouTube people, you can see I'm using multiple mics to say this thing. YouTube people, this is not the entire episode. For goodness sake, I don't know. We've been doing this for 3 years and at this point, I'm tired. Please stop saying, oh, it doesn't seem complete because it's not. It's not. Okay? Go and look on streaming platforms. Whichever one you use, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, I don't know. All of them, any one. That is where you can find the full episode. On average, you put 40 minutes to an hour. Fekemi and I yap for like 2.5. Okay? So if you see anything that's less than an hour here, or even just an hour, this is not the complete thing. Please, I'm tired. I'm sick. I'm tired. Okay? Just kindly, not that you should not obey to, not that you should live here. Finish what you're doing here. Then go back. That's all. Happy listening.
Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, all.
The bounce is going through a lot. I just want to apologize. You guys help me say sorry, so I guess. I came like 2 hours late. In my defense, I'm not feeling well. Feeling well. So
sorry.
These are just the things. Anyway, how are you guys?
Go first, ladies first.
I'm perfectly fine.
Lovely.
Doing okay. Excited.
I'm doing very well, actually. I'm fine.
So obviously we have guests,
Yeah.
and we're going to allow them introduce themselves. I was going to wear like workouts.
I thought about it.
Actually, I was going to text FK.
I thought about it. I thought we should.
That would be nice.
I actually thought not even workouts. Very specifically, I wanted us to wear into house sports. Like wears, like when they choose a house.
Yeah, color.
Blue house.
Oh, choose color.
What house are you in?
Blue house.
I was in green.
Always in yellow house.
Red.
Always in
Wow,
yellow
you
house.
see. Look at this.
Rainbow.
Look at this.
That would be nice.
Oh, the rainbow. But before we go any further, do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
My name is Mayorfit Morgan, but people call me Mayorfit. So yeah.
And my name is Gbemi Giwa. People call me Gbemi.
So Gbemi and Mayor are fitness people.
Yes.
They are gym.
Influencers.
That's
what they're calling
They are
them now.
influencers and health lovers and gym people.
Sure.
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
Do you want to tell them what your brands are?
Okay. So, my brand is Gbemi Giwa, and look at the brand. I actually started off as a blogger. I used to blog about food and fitness in Dubai. And then my brand kind of like just grew. I had a healthy restaurant in Dubai called Catfish, where we served a healthy take on West African cuisine, and a dance community where we do like dance fitness classes called Dance Body DXP. But I'm currently in Lagos and I'm trying to do my thing here. So yeah.
Love it.
Mayorfit. All right. So, they call me Mayorfit, right? I started my fitness thing about 9 to 10 years ago when I was in uni. And then over time, I started doing personal training. I actually did human kinetics and I majored in exercise physiology.
You did what?
Human kinetics.
So that's your actual degree.
Yeah, as a degree.
That's
And I
so
majored
cool.
in exercise physiology.
Can I just ask why that's not just called kinetics? Are dogs into kinetics? Do you know what I mean? Imagine someone naming that degree human kinetics. Okay, before.
I know, right? So I majored in exercise physiology, which means that, I know the exercise.
You know what you're doing.
I know what
Yeah.
I'm doing, So, and then, of course, I've done several events. So I have this event I call Tabata Fit Festival. I do it every year. I've been doing it for the past 5 years. This year is another one. So so Mayorfit,
Yeah. So have I told you guys on this podcast about my tennis teacher before?
No.
So when I was like, I think 15 or 16 or something, one of my brothers wanted to learn tennis. So my dad was like, all 3 of us should just go and do this thing. So we went at the time we lived in VGC, and VGC's club had opened and they had tennis classes. So me and my brothers get there super excited. My dad has bought us rackets. We're just raring to go. And this man comes. I think his name was Mr. Pete, something, Sha. And he had this I remember my mom was dropping us off and she was like, he really looks like a coach. I don't know what it was, but she said he really looked like a coach. She didn't say, she just greeted him and left us to our fates and went. The next thing, this man said, okay. He says, okay, I here for the tennis. I said, Anyway, our first lesson, he's like, he wants to see us hold the rackets, right? So he adjusts our fingers on the racket, and then we were like, okay, so how do we hit the ball? It's okay. To hit the ball, you just carry your hand. I said, So you carry your hand. You drop the ball, carry your hand, boom. Me and my brothers look at each other like, oh. And I think at the time, the youngest had just become very, he was infatuated with like, I think he was Federer or someone. So he was too sure, like, this is his. In the car on the way home, my brother said, like he's going to find another dream.
You like football.
This man cannot take him to where he wants to go. The guy was the funniest. And the funny thing was that our youngest was actually the best at it.
Mm-hmm.
He would get so frustrated with me and Bolu because he would try to, in his mind, he was making it.
Seriously?
He was very serious, but he was also, what he was trying to do was make it, I think, like, he was trying to
fun for you guys.
make it fun. But we would just be laughing at him and he would get so annoyed. He's like, you're about to slap somebody. Just take your hand up. Take your hand up. Me and my brothers, me and Bolo would just be like, oh, Mom. We would cry. Imagine like trying to take, we would be, as in, and my brothers and I, we laugh like my dad. And my dad cries when he's laughing. We'll be on the floor. We'll be laughing, crying from laughter. We would never get what he was saying. But I remember like, we would look forward to it just because we're good. And he would see us and he'd just be like, oh, God.
Why are you playing tennis now?
I don't. And I actually enjoyed it because it's like a full body workout without having to.
But
do.
can I
really
say, I've been saying this thing that in my quest to become a baddie, the girls are playing tennis.
Tennis and Pilates.
That's what's going on. Tennis and Pilates is what the girls are doing.
No, because it's genuinely like
I just feel like
workout.
if you want to be cool, you have to play tennis. And do
But then the injuries are a lot too.
Now, what for you? Someone wants to start their career.
You should start with them because, I mean, if you don't have strong, that's why you should train.
Okay, what if I don't have strong legs?
No, you have to train first to be able to do it.
Now, wow.
You understand? Because
No, that's not what Gapita told me. He said, just carry your hand.
That's the problem. Gapita is cool.
He said, just carry your hand and carry your leg.
Last week, I was saying I was looking for like a hobby. People, like 3 people sent me their tennis club. They didn't mention anything onto training. They didn't say I should buy white.
But then also, Fine Boy Bolu plays tennis very regularly and he loves it. So one of our friends, he loves it. I mean, a lot of people that I know that play
a lot of people that I know play tennis.
Yeah.
A lot of people that I know play tennis.
And I like that part I know, just getting into it. I actually should pay for
gonna
a club
try.
membership and start.
I think you should try. Just do something
like ages ago when we were doing Ikoyi Club, I did the rotation. But in Ikoyi Club, they have everything. So we did tennis, we did swimming, we did everything. We did horseback riding. Which is the serious comma.
Table tennis.
Actually really good.
I wonder, did you guys do sports or were you just like into fitness?
No, I did sport actually.
So what sports did you do?
I played tennis. I played badminton. I played handball for Unilag.
Wow, this is crazy. I played handball. I did. There's a picture of me in competition in Europe.
I played handball for Unilag. And then, because I taught basketball for a bit, because my course, you have to do it. You understand? You have to do it. So, and then I played hockey too.
Hockey, really?
Yeah. I had no idea they played hockey.
My dad played, I think it wasn't cricket. Maybe field hockey. I think the same thing when he was in secondary school. Yeah.
I played hockey.
Same. I did basketball in high school. In fact, went to the same secondary school.
Oh, wow. Gbemi and I went to Green Springs.
And then I ran. And then when I went to uni, I also ran again. After uni, I did. So I did a fitness show, and I had to do a triathlon, which is like swim, bike, run. And that was when I realized that I wasn't really fit because
okay, so I don't want to be an athlete.
No, so let me explain. Green Springs was a very useless school when it came to sports. Their whole thing was like education and dancing.
You guys were into I can't lie. Green Springs was so into dancing.
Dancing and singing.
There's nothing you don't get. There's nothing they love more than a dance performance.
The school really thought we were all going to be like Hannah Montana. I don't know what was happening. We were all going to be pop stars.
They were dancing at every time.
So it was only education, and so people who are good at sports were like local champions because they would do well in school. When it's time for competition, they'll come back and be crying now. Why will you send us out to the world to compete and look like fools? Because we actually didn't take sports. The school didn't take sports seriously. So if you were a fast runner in Green Springs, it was actually for your pockets. Like, don't be fooled that you're better than this environment here. So I'm not surprised to hear that
Competitive,
at all.
I went to a public school. When I mean public, I mean double public. So public school. So which means that you had to survive with some of these sports.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I played everything when I was in school, and then I ran to. I didn't mention that, but I didn't do it professionally. Like maybe.
Professional is.
So, but I ran in school, and we're always doing what's it called, inter-school
competition.
So I went for. So I did all these things. So
I also ran.
Jola went.
Let me tell you.
What did you run from?
Let me explain to you what happened.
Where did you run from?
Wait now. So I was fast up to a point. So you know what? I shit you not. And I said this school was very unserious. It's a house sports day. Like 3 days before, my PE teacher comes to meet me that for greenhouse, 10 and 11, I'm running 200 meters. I said, how? He said he's just letting me know. I want you to know that this man in particular had it out for me because me and my friends, like 2 of us, every sports we were on our period. So he used to call us the women with the issue of blood. So he came to meet me that I'm running. Anyway, I told my mom about my glorious
running
and I'm an athlete. And she needs to come and see me. You guys, I ran 100 meters and they started strolling. I'm not joking. Do you know, I could see when we were done, my mom said, Jola, I left work.
Wow.
I said, I don't understand.
It was like you're going backwards.
Because she was like, you are doing so well. My mom said she was actually standing and screaming. And she just had to sit down. Because she could not believe what she was using her eyes to see. I know that this is not my stupid daughter. That made me leave them. I'm telling you, I ran. I said, I'm getting tired. I could feel myself getting tired.
Your son was leaving you.
And do you know the thing? It's better to go out strolling than to come last running.
No,
what? I swear to God.
So I was like, I just started walking.
It's better to just know that I'm not doing it again than to run with your full chest and come last.
No, it was crazy. And she obviously called my uncle. She called my dad. And this was like way before group chats. I was 16 at the time. So this was not, I think this was, Blackberries were just. But she actually called my uncle. My dad's brother's office wasn't far from our house. My uncle came to the house. Obviously, as an athlete, after such a strenuous day, I had fallen asleep. This man woke me up. I opened my eyes to somebody laughing. Laughing. So my mother explained, and he just came to this. My uncle left his office to laugh at me. And he came, he laughed, and he went back. He didn't drink water, he didn't eat nothing. He couldn't believe. When I came back, when my dad came back, started calling me Marianne Jones. That since I'm such a great
athlete.
All right, boys and girls, this fantastic episode of I Said What I Said is brought to you by AfriChange.
AfriChange is the easiest way to send money across Africa and internationally everywhere.
There are very low fees, no processing time, if any, very tiny, and you get loyalty points the more you use.
Yes. If you are in Nigeria, you can pay your bills in Canada. You can send money to Canada.
Exactly.
You can also pay your school fees in Canada directly from Nigeria in Naira. If you are in Canada, you can send money to many, many countries all over the world.
All right, guys. So get to supporting people who support us. Enjoy AfriChange and enjoy the rest of the episode.
That is africhange.com.
Okay, so we have dilemmas.
Yes.
That people send to us, and you guys are going to help us solve something.
We are. Okay. Okay. So this is... No, don't worry. Yeah. This is from Miss A. Hey, Eke and Jules, if there's a guest, hi, that's you people. How are you guys doing? This is not a dilemma, more of a question. Does how your friends feel about your partner matter to you? Like, is it a big capital letters deal to you? Question mark. This person is not saying what's on her mind.
Our friends don't like our
God bless you. God bless you. She's not saying what's on her mind. They don't like your man.
What do you guys think? Does it matter?
I think it matters to an extent. I feel like if they outrightly don't like him, there has to be a reason why. It's definitely something that you're telling them or something that they see that you can't see because love. Yeah. But I think you should, if you value your friend's opinion, you should consider it but there's some decisions you have to make for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like she said, you want to know the reason why the person is saying, I don't like this or I don't like this person, because it may be like something has happened before. You get it?
But here's the thing, most of the time, nobody says anything. You can just see it.
True.
Let's be honest, how many times has someone said, you can just see it in the way they behave.
So I said that to say, because if you find out that, if you try to find out and the person is not, forthcoming, what you can do is you can then, try to find out from other people.
Right.
Because
I'm not tough.
Because let me tell you. Because
I don't think I want to go around.
No, because at the end of the day, you will find out and it will pain you. Do you understand? Because all these things, they always come out.
Yeah.
I think it's... So I'll speak personally. I won't go and say I don't like your partner.
Yeah.
I won't say I don't like your partner. It's usually stuff like, what I find is, if someone doesn't like the person you're with, you find they try and make sure that hanging out doesn't involve them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually like, oh,
Guy,
when are you free? I'll show. As opposed to like, oh, I'm going out with... Then I say, okay, no problem. When you're free, I'll show.
Yeah.
As per... I
get you.
Yeah, so it's stuff like that. I think for your friends, or I'll speak for my friends. If my friends say they don't like my partner, I'm more likely to listen because they don't... That's not their MO at all. For them to not actually verbal, that means that's what has happened. That means they've had a meeting.
Yeah. I can't lie. If I'm saying I don't like your partner, that as in it's by committee.
Yes.
Because you can't say that kind of thing on your own.
Yes, now. And in the multitude of counsel, really.
That's you need, but I just feel like if I'm going to say, okay, Jola, I don't like your partner, I can't say it by myself. I need support.
Somebody has to say.
I need support. I need to know that, okay, it's all of us that don't like it.
Yeah.
I think about that. Sorry, I think about that kind of situation before where, I didn't like somebody.
Right.
Do you understand? I didn't like somebody, not because of anything, but the reason is just, I heard of a situation that happened with that person. So I was like, boy, this person.
Did you say it?
Did you know the friend?
Me, I'm very blunt about it. I say, bro, Alpha, this person, I hear this one. No do am. No do am. He say, where you hear him? I say, Baba, I hear it from this person and this person. But because, again, it depends on the type of friend.
Yeah,
that person is a close friend.
Yeah.
I will talk.
Yeah.
But and also, it's why they
so
don't like...
if it's a close friend and there is something I've heard, I can say that it's very different from I don't like this person.
Because, that thing that the person did made me not like the person.
No, that one is different.
That's different.
I'm talking about this person you're with.
I don't like
them. I don't like them.
They're annoying.
I think they're just a useless person. They're annoying. I don't, as in, why are you always bringing this boy?
Or you know when someone says, and some people will ask. So that's another one. People say, oh my gosh, so do you like him? And you're like, he's a man.
I'm like, if you like it, I love it.
He's healthy. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's what you say. When I'm happy, you're happy.
When I was in uni, a friend of mine, she was white, and I remember we hung out with her boyfriend, and she said, "Oh, so Joe, do you like him?" I said, "If you like it, I love it." And she says, "Oh yay!" She goes, "Oh yay!" And then a month later, she was like, she liked him so much. So they had broken up, and she was like, "Do you know the thing is that?" She understood immediately I said it, but she liked him so much she didn't want to get into the conversation. So she pretended like it was like she didn't really catch it, but she was like, she didn't want to ask, because if she asked me, she knew that I would tell her something she didn't want to hear. So she was just like,
I beg.
But now,
so funny enough, the conversations I've had is like, I've noticed you don't like my boyfriend. Why? And I'm like,
have you ever told anybody?
Twice.
Have you ever told anybody the truth?
If by the time they
don't accost you, we go talk.
I can't lie. I say no. I love him. That's how you now be bringing him all over the place.
Yes.
No, two different people, and it's funny because one of them was a close friend. One of them was like a newer friend, almost like an acquaintance who just realized that maybe we hung out. Like, okay, imagine we meet now. Like, oh, let's go for lunch. Maybe by like the third time we go for lunch, your boyfriend now comes, and you're like, I've seen the way you behave now. You were a bit quiet or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe the second time, what happened, I remember we went out and the boy was there and he was, when like, they're hosting and they're like, oh, what do you want to drink? Can you call? I said, no. The guy said, that was happening. I said, no. She said, She said, you said what?
He said, no.
You don't want champagne.
She said, I'm not joking. We went out to the club And her boyfriend was just like asking everyone how, like, doing, and he was like, oh, like, and then he ordered drinks, and then he was like, oh, do you want champagne? And I said no. And she said she just looked at me and she was like, since when? She's like, I've never seen you turn that champagne in your life like this. You've never said no.
What is going on?
She said, you must tell me now why you don't want to drink his drink.
Hi.
I said, excuse me. This is a clubhouse.
That was creepy.
It's very loud. She said, we'll go outside. Went to the bathroom and I was like, sis, don't worry. And like another time.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I'm telling you, I've never seen you say that you don't want to
someone's champagne.
And it wasn't even, I was dancing and having fun. It's just when he offered me, I was just like, oh no, I'm okay. Like,
no.
There was a cut.
let's just keep it moving. And I didn't, the thing is, we were many days. I didn't even know.
Yeah, you didn't register.
She just came and said, since when am I not drinking champagne? Since when? Because later, someone else was now drinking and I took her glass. So she was like, okay, so when, and then I was just like, my sister. Hey, I don't know.
Was it a genuine reason though?
The thing is that it was. I just feel like he's not a good person. And I don't know how to explain that, which is what I said.
Yeah.
I was like, here's the problem. The problem I have is that I can't say to you,
this is
what
like
you did to me. Because first of all, I obviously don't know him so well personally. But I see him with you and like I just know him in, you know, I just know people.
Context.
I just know him in context and I'm like, everything I know about this man is bad. Business, so women, like the way he just behaves, he's rude, he's irritating. I was like, even in the club, look how I was behaving.
Yeah.
As if like, as in why are you talking to people anyhow on to bring ice? Do you know what I mean? And I was just like, he's a bad person.
Yeah.
Everybody around is like tippy-toeing around him so that he doesn't like flare up. And I find that kind of energy highly irritating.
Yeah.
Hello, boys and girls. The Bounce is investing.
We are investing indeed.
We are investing on Bamboo.
Yes.
And so I'm going to be investing and she's going to be investing. And you're going to be able to see, you know, basically who's winning.
Yeah, whose
Who has
stock
more
is
financial prowess.
whose stock is doing better.
Yes.
Just a bit of fun.
It is. It's a light one.
And for you to join our community, all you need to do is get on our Instagram, click on the link. There's a form. Once you fill that, you'll be there.
You'll be with us.
You'll be with us.
One-on-one.
One-on-one.
Seeing everything that's going on. And there are prizes.
Yes.
There are prizes for you to win. Every week, Bamboo will pick a random person from the winner's team. So you can indicate, you know, who you're supporting, me, obviously. And then one of you will win something every week. That's random.
This week is $350.
Yeah.
Which is
Big money.
lovely. And it's just a random. So
Big
if
money.
you're on FK's team and she's doing better, unlikely, someone random from that team will be chosen.
Yeah.
If it's me, probably, you know, somebody from my team will be chosen randomly. You don't have to do anything. Just have to be supporting. Just have to be supporting the winner. Right. All right, guys, I'm really, really excited. I think it's going to be so much fun.
Lovely.
What's really important, because she put her back into it. You guys need to see the website.
You do. It's beautiful.
Need to see
it's beautiful.
the website.
And obviously, you need to be using Bamboo.
Yes.
Where, you know, you can invest in Nigerian stocks.
Yeah,
You can
in
also
American
find
stocks.
some US stocks.
Just fantastic stuff, really.
Lovely time.
Let's get to investing, guys.
Get your money up.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Mwah.
Okay. The other one is Ego Oyibo. Hi, FK and Jola, sending foreign currency your way because your podcast stays saving lives. You liar. Joke, but I love your podcast so much. Now to my dilemma, all caps, I hate my mother-in-law.
Ha.
Yay.
Now, I know hate is a strong word, but hear me out. She's probably one of the most manipulative and wicked people I've ever met.
Wow.
She lies a lot and uses religion to obscure her manipulative ways. My husband is aware of our complex relationship and always defends me when she speaks ill of me or is hypercritical. Even patience, Ozokwa no do pass this. To give a bit of context, my husband lost his dad as a teenager and my mother-in-law thinks my husband is her husband. She even says weird things like she misses sleeping on the same bed with my husband in front of me. She's deeply envious of our relationship and feels I took her son from her, amongst other things. See, her story is long and plenty, but can you please give advice on how to navigate complex in-law relationships? The dynamic between myself and her hurts my husband, and I detest seeing him sad, so I am trying to be cordial. I try my best as a daughter-in-law, call to check up on her, support, etc. But she always finds issues and blames me for everything.
I have a question though, but I don't know if person can answer. So the tribe is very important to me.
Where are they?
Where are they
Are they from the same
Are
tribe?
they from the same tribe?
Oh, okay.
That's the first thing. Number one. That number two is does the mother-in-law stay with him?
No,
She
it
doesn't
sounds like
live
she
with them.
calls.
I think she doesn't
She
stay
doesn't
with
stay
them.
with them.
Okay. Navigating this kind of situation.
Oh, sorry. There's one other part I did not read. FYI, I've tried conversing like a normal person and expressed to her ad nauseum kilo day how her action hurts me, but she always plays the victim and quotes the Bible for me. Send help. Hey y'all.
Hi guys.
How you doing?
So
Girls.
MTN has something fantastic
Yes,
for
they do.
you guys.
Haji.
Yes. If you're someone that loves like streaming, like heavy duty.
4K.
Yeah, like you're a gamer.
HD.
You like watching all your like shows.
People that test internet speed fast.
Yes. You listen to the podcast and you don't want to be
You don't want to be seeing things circling around on your screen.
Yes.
You want everything to load up and move quickly. Then what you need is MTN's 5G router.
Yes, you can get up to 1 gigabyte per second. Like,
Yeah.
That is
111.
Boom. Boom. And you can play games, you can stream, you can do whatever you
want.
like. But we personally suggest that you use it to listen to the greatest podcast on the planet.
On the planet.
Just
and
a
it moves
personal
super quickly.
Yeah.
Once you just do it like this, bam, you're in.
Yeah. Where
Now,
can they find
you can
it?
get it at any MTN store or on the website.
shop.mtn.ng.
Yes.
Happy streaming, happy listening,
streaming,
happy playing,
Happy 5G.
happy watching, happy MTN. God bless Nigeria.
Bye.
Bye. Well, thank you for asking.
I was going to say that. Let's not be that. Thank
you so much.
Sorry, is anybody
We're going
married?
to draw from our well of
Is
wisdom.
anybody married here that has a well of experience? Because then she said we should give her advice on navigate. Okay, have we navigated?
Not just complex. No,
Have we navigated the one
People
that
is
is
simple.
Maybe you know and something like that happened before.
I mean-
think I have.
Yeah.
I have people like that kind of thing have happened before.
Yeah.
So one of the that's why I asked for the tribe. If they are the same tribe, it's easier. But if they are different tribes, everything can be counted as insults. Everything can be counted as you are rude to me. You are rude to me. Do you understand? So, but if they are the same tribe, I just think that the what's it called? The couple they should agree to reach out to a senior member of the family. Because let me tell you something, there's nothing they can say that woman will change.
Yeah, I was
I'm
going to
telling
say,
you,
I feel like
both of them, they can't win the battle. They should reach out to somebody senior, and not in the father side, in the mother side.
From where
Somebody
Senior to her.
Yes,
Senior
but
to her,
her
that can
own.
call her
So maybe
but
her
her own
older
senior,
sister
yeah,
or
yeah,
her
yeah.
cousin.
That can
Fair.
call her bluff.
Fair.
That's the best way to solve this kind of thing.
I agree. I think there's only two
Actually,
people that
that's-
can solve this thing.
That's pretty smart.
The son or somebody else.
He
Yeah.
has
I was
tried.
going to
He has
say.
tried. So
So
if
he
you
has
really
tried.
No, so he has tried in the context of defending his wife.
Yes.
I don't think he has tried in the context of you don't understand. You're going to lose this entire relationship.
She can't. No, you can't. Based on what this lady is saying now, I don't think
See,
the
what's
guy
happening
will
is that
finish
she
following
does.
Mama talk.
He can. He has not.
but he has
I'm
not.
Okay,
yarning
has
you.
not,
He
okay.
can. He has not. She also
Yeah.
doesn't realize what is at stake. She thinks her and the wife are still dragging.
True.
Yeah.
Unless he makes it clear that you are not dragging with my wife, I've already chosen her.
Exactly.
Man,
Yeah.
if you want to be part of this thing, I suggest calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't think she she feels like she has a leg to stand.
Do you know what
on.
it is?
Yeah.
This is that, like there's been a whole thing on social media recently about toxic boy moms. Have you seen that thing about women who are
So
attached to their sons in
Yeah.
an unhealthy way?
Yeah.
And in this case, she explained it. That's what's happening because, like she said, his dad is late.
Yeah.
And so she sees her son as a pseudo husband. So she acts like her co-wife.
Yeah.
Do you understand? She acts like her senior wife.
Yeah.
Like
Competing for
and
attention.
those comments.
Yeah.
And those comments.
Yeah.
It's
comments
very much
of
giving you're stealing my man.
what's it called? I
Like,
I miss
yeah,
taking
like,
up
what are you
how
saying?
Momsy-
Yeah. So she's acting like they are in competition for her husband's affection.
Yeah.
And maybe Fakemi is right in that the husband needs to make it clear that when I got married, I actually started my own
Yeah.
family.
Family now. Yeah.
And that is what is really, really important.
Yeah.
So before, where people had to get through you to get to me,
Yeah.
now you actually have to get through her to
Yeah.
get to me.
Yeah.
You know why I actually said you should reach out to somebody because there's no good way
He doesn't have to. But that's the problem. That will make me say.
What I'm saying is that so because the guy may also be in that situation where, just think about it like this. Imagine, let me paint the scenario. That's the scenario that I know. So the father died. The father used to be very, very wealthy.
Normal story.
Father, you know that
died,
now
became poor. His mother suffered for him.
The family took everything. The family took everything from the woman.
The mother suffered for him.
So that kind of thing that happened.
Now he married.
There's a way you can say it that.
Let me
I
not
don't think get at hypertension like this. They will your whole chest die.
Well, she'll be fine, to be honest. She'll be fine.
Not die.
She'll be shocked, but she won't die. Let me tell you something. You can't. There's a thing about enabling bad behavior when you think on like past. She has been so. She's my mother, and she's been through so much. Blah 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 blah. But you're not competing financially. That's not what the issue is. This is all emotional.
Yeah. It is.
She's acting like
it is control.
She's entitled to her son's romantic affection. And she's not. That's what the problem is. It's not that she didn't say anything about money. It is that the woman acts like they are dragging this boy.
That's it.
Emotionally.
And until he makes it clear that, see, we're not even dragging anything. I don't even think I think she's battling with the wife because I think she thinks the wife is honestly trying to take him away. I don't think she has context of he has gone.
Yeah.
He has gone. I think he has to be the one to tell her that you don't get me, I'm the one that I've gone. Yeah. And love you, but if you're going to be causing a problem for my wife, it's two of us that will have a problem.
True.
So
it's a very tough place to be as a son or child, but I think definitely it
even happens with daughters and mothers. Some mothers get very.
I don't think so in the same way.
Some mothers want you to show your husband that you listen to them more than you listen to him.
True.
They do it. Steady.
True.
Some mothers do. No, they do it. I get it. Yes, that's why some men. Have you ever heard a man say that her and her mom see every time? Like all of a sudden it becomes like you and your mom are fighting.
Two of them are fighting.
Excuse me.
Very true.
Over something
that cannot happen in my house.
But it's that thing of and the fear is that the girl is trying to think that but me and my mommy are so close. It's the same thing.
Again, it's the same control thing.
It's a control thing, and that's why me. I feel very strongly about men whose families are not afraid.
Yeah, of them.
Yes.
I can't lie. It's my spec.
What do you mean by afraid of them?
It's my spec.
Let me explain.
A man that
his whole family, everybody knows.
Do you know who I want to be with? If they're different siblings, can I tell you who I want to be with? If they're different siblings, it's not about position. If they're different siblings now, and there's one sibling, for example, who they always call, forget position of older or not. If your parents need something, they call you. Do you know the sibling I want to be with? The one that they say,
and you know it be somehow.
There's no disturbance too much. You know that one. Any small thing now.
I don't.
No money.
No money.
They don't want to disturb him because they know that if they talk too much,
they will collect
problems. You change it for them. That is always the person in the family that I like. That's my spec. And there's always one sibling. It doesn't matter if they're youngest or older. There's just always one that everybody knows that.
I agree
you see this nonsense we're always doing. We cannot do it.
I totally agree. I'm telling you, I agree with you.
And that is the best person to marry.
Yes, I agree with you.
Because if you marry the person that is Father Christmas, that they're always calling whenever anyone needs anything, that one's always the one settling fights. Always the one, if mommy needs this, daddy needs, you will not have
I totally agree with you.
Personally, I want to be with the one that, see, your family behaves. They're so happy. They're so happy when you come around. They're so happy because they're like,
it's rare.
I love that. And they don't want to disturb you because they just know that, if you start saying, this one will not do it.
I have a friend, and it was so fun. I can't remember what we were talking about. And he said it in pidgin that even his mother and father, anybody if you collect. So whenever we talk about these dynamics where, maybe like a mother-in-law called her daughter-in-law and was talking to her anyhow, he's so confused because he said that he cannot imagine what his mom would just be gossiping at home and be angry. She can't say it.
Yeah. Mom is so crazy.
My own mom will not even gossip about it.
She will tell you. What?
It's the thing you don't come. I'm not joking.
Fair enough. I feel like it was only until recently that I really started considering family dynamics in my dating life. It did not occur to me. I didn't even when people talk about mother-in-law, because my friends are getting married now. So I'm like, mother-in-law did what?
You have to consider
What's
it.
my business?
You have to consider it. Because a lot of things happen. You will hear all kinds of things. You hear a situation where this one's even boyfriend and girlfriend. mother-in-law say, no
Yeah,
mother-in-law,
my.
come and cook.
One I've heard a lot
Yes.
recently.
Come and cook. I've heard this before.
With dating that blows my mind is my mom on either side said he or she doesn't call enough.
Yeah, you guys. I'm sorry. This thing. No, as in like your boyfriend or your girlfriend is not calling. Your boss,
like your mom is annoyed that your partner is calling them.
Call my mom.
It's not
your mama because
let's say you're dating Gbemi. What
you said is so because I'm like my mom. We're managing.
I've
no,
had so many
Is she the one
times.
you're dating? Is she the one that
You
gave back
guys,
to?
I promise you, people are calling their boyfriend's parents.
Yeah,
No,
or their
people are
girlfriend's
calling
parents.
their girlfriend's parents.
Yeah, and
That
siblings.
was to greet
to
them.
greet, to chat, to blend.
That's
On
crazy.
both sides, they're
So
calling
bond.
as in, they're calling to greet them to like as in
I aspire to be
Let's
as
practice. Hello? Mommy, I just called to greet you. For what?
No, how would I be calling a man that's not putting a ring on my finger, mommy? It's with more than mommy. Mommy was.
I did even when you put the ring on my finger.
I just
let us all go by our
so this is
giving
my thing.
names.
I think we're a society that
Only
struggles
mommy.
with. Well, we struggle with we struggle with boundaries. We struggle with. I think that thing of
can I say the one
boundaries are
that's
seen as wickedness.
the one that's busted my brain the most.
Yeah.
My friend
Sorry,
bought
hold
a birthday gift for his girlfriend. But I would even say he bought a very nice birthday gift, something she really wanted. It was like a piece of jewelry. He bought it for her. Fanfare, lovely birthday. He gave her the gift. Nothing. As in your girlfriend's birthday, you bought her a gift. Finish. That's how he now saw her, and he was like, you don't wear this thing, or she just said, this one now. She just said something, and he was like, that he just noticed that, maybe like, I don't know. He was like, it's not really a special occasion thing. Like, it's kind of everyday, like, stuff. And so he was like, okay, whatever. He put it out of his mind. They now went to, I think, maybe her sister's birthday or something. Family, her own family thing. That's how I got there. He saw the mommy wearing it. Ha!
Okay.
After that, sorry.
Is that not it? Yeah,
This thing on your mommy's hand. Is that not?
Stop it.
She now said she did not tell him that the babe, so she didn't convey the message. The babe collected it and said, tell him to buy another one for you.
Stop
But
it.
obviously she couldn't tell him that because she was like, that's insane.
Wow.
So she just told him, like she just doesn't wear it.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That is
She said, I wanted to
forward.
collect it from her hand. So, Ma, please, come.
Remove it.
That is so forward.
Wow.
And she collected it from her wholeheartedly and said that he should buy her another one, that she likes it.
But you see
That
that
she
thing
should
about...
tell him that she took it.
That is so
But
forward.
I can just imagine like...
She took it.
That's just like Nigerian mom behavior.
So he was just like, as in the woman was
I
just like,
No.
First of all, let me not lie to you.
No.
My mom, I know my
that.
mom will listen to it. My mom would rather chew jeans than collect something a boy
Listen.
gave me.
Listen.
What are you talking about?
If you even offer my mom something, my mom will say no.
Yes. Imagine my mom taking something. She just be like, I don't get it. It's not your little boyfriend.
I beg.
That is so
that's
forward.
So that tomorrow she will say,
And the thing is, he was like, the mom was now behaving completely normally. Obviously, with the assumption that she has
I
told.
told him.
And he was just like, that it took him so long to be like, sorry, is this what they do in your house? That he was just like, do you know that? He was like, it busted my brain so much that, what?
Problem.
How can you go and show your mom see what Kenny got me from
I
her
just
birthday?
took it.
And she just took it. And she has been wearing it.
And said,
buy another one.
tell him to
And he
buy
was
another
like,
one.
Thank God you didn't tell me because that would have
Like,
been, because that would have been.
No, but like,
But
where do
even
you
now,
go
though,
from
like
there?
exactly.
That was
so
she
now,
he now said that the thing is, what it is for him now is they're still together, but like he just realizes they have a very strange dynamic where the mother just feels so entitled
She's an ojukokoro.
to everything.
No, her mom
Like
is an ojukokoro.
no boundaries, emotionally, gifts. So he's just like, his issue now is, I don't know if this is a sign of things to come.
There are more boundaries. And then there's ojukokoro.
And she's afraid she can't say
She's an
anything.
ojukokoro. Do you know what this is? Let me tell you, this is how I'll think about it. If I give someone something and if I give someone something and his mom takes it, do you know what I'm imagining next? If he has younger siblings, they're not going to show up one day with their load. And mommy said, they should move into your Hello, boys and girls. No hello. Okay. No hello for them. Okay. This is not for
boys and girls only.
Boys and girls. I want to ask you a simple question.
Very simple.
Why are 40-something% of you that watch this thing not subscribed?
Very good.
Is it fair?
Very good.
Is it
Other
good?
people's channels that you don't listen to every week, you subscribe to them.
You know, free
Look at what we
content.
do for you.
Do you pay? You come here, we make fools of
You laugh,
ourselves every week.
Having a great time. Subscribe early. Shit, I don't understand it.
Why would you do that?
Is it right?
No. In case you don't know, no, it's not right. Okay, so now you see that button. Nobody will beat you. Okay, do you know what? You can even cover.
Do it in a shy,
Do it
like
in a shy
mysterious way.
So nobody will.
Just, oh my God.
Click on the subscribe.
Oh my God.
That's all. God
Just
bless
a light
you.
on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I want to.
Maybe the person around.
Maybe there are people who want to start a journey, a fitness journey, or just like a feeling better about yourself and the way you look and the way you eat journey. And they're hearing all these book personal trainer book. Okay, I don't have that money. But can you give me like 5 steps to at least start off? I don't know anything. My diet is
And like the gym
amala
is
for
intimidating
brunch.
because I don't know what's going on.
I eat amala at 12:30, and then in the evening I find something heavier to eat, and that's how I go to bed. I don't walk a lot. Maybe my biggest journey is walking towards my mode of transport to get to the office or church and back. I don't. What are 5 things I can do to like start off like a fitness journey?
Okay, I'll do 5. I think the first one is start at home. Start where you are. That's one of the reasons why personally I create like free YouTube workouts, because you just need your body weight. I'm guiding you. I'm telling you exactly what to do. And I'm not the only one. There's so many great YouTube trainers and people get so much value from just starting at home.
Yeah.
Short 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20-minute workout. So you just start by moving your body and
I
building
guess,
the
sorry,
habits.
on that, just for people, when you go to YouTube, again, so I remember when I tried to do this, even during COVID, what I was overwhelmed by, I was like, there's a ton of workouts, but I don't even know how to now plan which video to watch. And the thing is, I know some people do, of course, but like, I don't know where to now find the information on, okay, this is generally basic knowledge of if you want to do 3 times a week, these are my videos, these are the categories of videos to watch. So it then just feels like you're just clicking.
Yeah.
So if I just come to your
videos,
I'm just clicking, today I've done this, today I've done this, and like hoping for the best. So how do you even
navigate that? I think when you join the community. So for example, I run a community thing. So you get your guides every week. And I think some other trainers do as well. You get like the timetable and you just kind of like plug it in.
Yeah.
So it's all about being patient. I think the issue is people kind of wake up on Tuesday and be like, okay, today's the day that you know what I mean? So there isn't any planning involved. But when you like just take a few moments to plan and go in there with like, okay, this is a long-term thing. I'm trying to build this sustainably. Then you can do
start
that.
at home.
Start at home. That's the first one. Next things I would say, just like educate yourself about food. I'm not saying start any diet, or I'm just saying understand what you're eating. Be more conscious. Like keep a food diary. Whenever I take on a new client, I always ask them to tell me what they've eaten for like a week, so that you understand. Because you think, oh, I don't eat that bad or whatever. But then when you not actually understand what you're eating, then you'll not be, okay, I can make changes here. The next step for me would definitely be to just make one small change. So what are you going to do? Are you going to add a walk? Are you going to eat more vegetables? I don't like telling people, okay, today is the day that you're going to do everything. No, I believe in adding things periodically. Nobody really wants to hear that though, but like it's really the truth about, okay, small sustainable habits are the way to go. What other things? I would say grab a friend, get accountable. So when you do it with someone else, it's easier for you to stick to it.
What if 12? Yeah, I'm not serious.
They should be 3.
Then we should be 3.
They should be 3. Exactly. Because finding accountability is a huge part of it. And then I would say the last tip for me would be find something you enjoy. So a lot of people, their goal is weight loss. If your goal is weight loss, it doesn't have to be the gym.
Yeah.
You can play tennis. You can horse riding, swimming. So find an activity that...
Dancing.
Dancing.
So I was going to say that actually.
Yeah, find something that you love.
That's how I started my mom.
Exactly. And then now she's like, I'm assuming.
Don't worry yourself.
Is there anything else you would add?
I was just going to see, it was just that the dancing thing. I mean, she said everything, but I was just going to say that, like, for the most part, we all learned fitness by dancing. That's the truth. When I was on campus, we all did aerobics. Everybody knows dance aerobics. Dance aerobics was the beginning of everything for a lot of trainers, except they want to lie to themselves. All of us started watching somebody doing 1, 2. That was it. That was how exercise started for a lot of us. And that's dance aerobics. So everybody can start from there. Everybody. Yeah. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you have most. I don't care. You can start from just dancing, because that's how my mother started. You know, she just started playing I don't even know Barbara, or one redeem praise. And she will dance. After 25 minutes, she don't sweat. She's fine. Because again, I was going to say this actually. I always tell people that if you're coming into fitness newly, focus more on your on your cardio. What that means is that, your
Get your heart pumping.
Get your heart pumping. Because
people say the opposite thing though, because now everyone is talking about
that's
strength training.
That's a trend.
So you will get to strength training. You can even add it to it.
Literally, I'm not joking. If you just look online, social media, it sounds as if treadmill is for your pocket. Strength training is everything. Oh, I'm telling you.
No,
but his point is...
It's very important that your heart is pumping blood. Let me tell you what I mean. So I've heard several. When I was going to Banana to train somebody that time, I had a situation of one guy. He used to strength train, trains well, plays football, does all this thing. Slumped and died. That's one. We were just walking one day and he slumped and died. Heart attack. Right? It was cholesterol issue. Right? So I said I liken the arts, the walls of the arts, to the basin in the kitchen. To the basin in the kitchen. Listen. The basin in the kitchen. When you wash when you wash anything in the kitchen, you know that it goes right, and then the oil lines around the walls of the pipe.
Yeah.
So they say sometimes you pour hot water, or when it gets blocked, you call or you call a plumber to come and clear it off. I tell people, I said, when you're washing it, what's happening is that in your heart, as you're eating, the thing is lining like that. What happens eventually is that if you don't pour hot water, which is the exercise, what then happens is that you will need a plumber, a surgeon. Wait now, you need a surgeon to help you clear the heart. No, I'm actually being honest with
Nobody
you.
thinks you're joking.
No, yeah. So because that's why I said people should actually be interested in getting their hearts really pumping. That way you can do other things. You can, in fact, those other things are even more important. But more importantly,
your heart pumping.
Yeah.
Sorry, can we have... Yeah. No, go ahead.
Okay, I definitely want to agree on the cardio point as well. I think the barrier to entry is the trend is people who have already done different things.
Yeah.
If you're new to fitness, you're not going to go into a gym and start lifting weights. You don't have the knowledge. You don't have anything. So starting at home with body weight, getting cardio up is really good. But too much HIIT is not good, Sha.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, too much stress on the body.
Okay, can I quickly, before we go, gut health. There's all this talk about your gut and
microbiome.
So can you give us a 1 minute, just something, again, beginner's guide, what does that mean? Why is it important? What should people be paying attention to?
Okay, so real quick, I think the fitness industry for so long, we focused on aesthetics and how we look, but now we're beginning to move inward. We know the gut is the second brain. We have a ton of microorganisms in our stomach, and it really affects how we feel, how we think. The bacteria that apparently you have in your system actually affects how your mind works or how you feel your emotions. So basics for gut health, I think, would be to have more fiber in your food. Fiber you get fiber from vegetables, flax seeds, nuts and seeds, anything that's a whole food, one ingredient whole food is great. And then I think also balancing your meal. So making sure that on a plate you're getting your carbs, protein, fat is really great for that as well. And I think also the way you eat, the timing of your food affects how you digest your food. Another thing I really recommend as well is no snacking. So the moment you have, even if it's just a piece of granite or whatever, your body starts the entire digestion process. And our bodies are not designed to be eating all the time. So if you're consistently eating every 3 hours, your body is constantly digesting food. And we need rest. You just need to allow your body to rest. Sleep is also important for gut health. Sunlight exposure, especially the morning sunlight around 7 to 8 a.m. is really great for gut health. Water as well.
As in you'll be outside?
No, you just have to stay in the sun. You can go to your balcony for 5, just get the sun in your eyes. And then fermented foods. So when people say fermented foods, we're always going to kombucha and all those things. Iru is fermented.
What about wine?
Alcohol is bad for your gut health, guys.
Sorry, you just said fermented. I want to go on the scientific terms.
But I don't think they're active probiotics in wine.
Okay, but it's fermented grapes. That's not what you said. You just said probiotics.
Yes, but the bacteria left the chat. They're not there anymore. So, I think a glass of wine occasionally is not bad, though. It's not bad.
The bacteria left the chat.
Left the chat. No, but things what else is yogurt is really, really good for your gut health as well. And I think when it comes to, again, eating healthy, a lot of us, we focus on like, oh, will this thing make me lose weight or gain weight? When we think about like gut health and eating holistically, it's more about like getting colors on your plate. I forgot to mention that one. It's really, really important as well. The more colors you eat and the more plants you eat, or variety of plants, the healthier your gut is.
Right.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you
so
so
saying
much.
that colors.
Yeah.
People can start to have all kinds of things in that.
Egusi is colorful.
Egusi is very
Abula.
You know.
Amala is fermented. That's really good
I
fermented.
don't even like amala. So
Oh, you like amala?
Nice.
Even Gary though. Gary is same thing. It's also fermented.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But then by the time people drink Gary, sugar. Some people even add milk, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
It's really crazy.
That's really, that's really
But
dynamic.
basically, like the thing I wanted to kind of drive home is it's really good to have like to want to be healthy.
Yeah.
But the push should not be the obsession with only how you look and not how you feel and what your body is able to do. Particularly because there's a whole aesthetic, there's a push for like the aesthetics of fitness. And I guess on some level, like it's fun, like it looks fun, it looks like a fun act, but the concern really should be like if you're actually healthy and what your body can do.
Yeah,
as
and it's
opposed
like,
to-
it's so funny to me because it's more like, there's almost a thing of, if you didn't take the picture, did you go?
Did you go to
You
the
know,
gym?
and then you have, I'm not even joking, someone was like, it sounds silly, but she was saying she didn't go to the gym until she bought in like
new outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
until she, because she
It's a-
was like,
it's a thing
she was like,
now.
she wore her big, she said she wore,
gyms.
yes, she said she wore her
beg.
big, she told me that. So she
I love this
went
topic.
she went to the gym that I went to, and to be fair, that gym, there's a lot of people there. A lot of people you know there. That's just number one. Like when I got to the gym, I said hi to like 12 people. And I was like, I must leave this gym. I still stayed, but like I knew a lot of people just specifically inside that gym. And then there was also a lot of people who create content in the gym. Like just general popular people that were going to the gym in that gym. So they were recording it. And so I think because of that, the gym has attracted just other people that feel like, oh, this person goes there, this person goes there. So it was very fascinating to me because when I walked in, I said, and I won't mention the brands, but like the girls know there's like 3-4 brands that are popular. Everybody was decked in
Mad.
matching sets. So mad. And so she was now saying she went to this gym in the morning, 6 a.m. and she wore like big t-shirt, shorts, just as a normal,
I'm going to work out.
I'm going to work out. She said that she left.
Why?
She was feeling somehow.
Are you serious?
I promise you.
Are
She
you
was feeling
serious?
somehow. She was just like, she's not even someone that gets pressured, but she just felt like everyone was so on. Like at the
game
gym.
on.
Everyone was so like
Don't play.
on at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, she was joking that like she
Yeah.
was standing next to the mirror, just trying to see her form. And the babe in front of her was doing a video like of herself. And she was like, come on, I don't want to enter
Don't want to
your
end up with video.
I don't want to enter this one down. And she was just like, it's so funny that after that, she was like, I must buy. She didn't go to the gym again until she bought sets.
I mean, I get that, but then I think
and I was like, that's such a strange, like
Yeah,
a strange.
yeah, I do
really
think
culture
that
thing.
I do think something that I just, and it's not just with fitness, just with anything in general, it's like at the end of the day, do you want it or not? Do you get what I mean? Like
Exactly.
being in someone's video is not the reason you avoid the gym.
No,
for
but
me.
when you're looking for how to avoid it,
I know,
anyway.
but that's what I mean. Like, but it can't be like, oh,
That can be your. That
I
can
don't,
be your.
I don't know, just in general. So it's not just about fitness. Or let me give you an example. My whole thing with writing, I need to be inspired to write. I have to be in a certain mood. It's not true. Like, do you
Yeah.
want to
You
write
just
or
have to
not?
write, yeah.
Do you want to like be fit or not? Oh, I don't like people in the gym. Oh, I need a type of training. I like at this point, it's like, what do you want? Do you want it
Exactly,
or
yeah.
not? Because there's only so much people can like encourage or help or
Help
try.
you,
Like at a
yeah.
point, you have to be like, actually, I want this thing,
I want to
and I'm
make
going
it
to go
happen.
after it. Like I can actually just say, sorry, man, I don't want to be in your video, and continue what I'm what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I think like I personally enjoy excuses because it just elongates the
Love
process for
it.
me.
Absolutely.
I love being
it.
able to say this is why I'm not doing it, and so I can extend that for another 3 months. But at the end of the day, it's really like, do you want
you
it
want
or
it
not?
Yeah.
Where can people find you guys?
I'm on Instagram at Gbemi Giwa
Mm-hmm.
and on YouTube at Gbemi Giwa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Instagram at Mayorfit.
That's it.
Yeah.
On my website.
Please,
Come on, make a call.
my dear. I don't know why.
GbemiGiwa.com, or you can email me on
Please, before we go, this is just about
Wait.
Lagos gyms.
I was
Some of
going
you
to
were very
drop it.
excited.
I was going to
want
drop
to.
it. So,
go ahead.
in response to what you said,
Speak to me, Lord.
I feel like when I first came to Lagos,
Yeah.
I was like, there isn't even a fitness culture. It's a lie. Once I enter, and I feel like I actively try to go to many gyms, and it's so different. There are a few gyms. I think I know the gym you're talking about because there's one particular gym. Yeah, like the first thing that will even distract you is Yash.
Yeah.
I'm telling
You guys, let me not
telling
lie.
you.
See, everybody, I feel like if you're not good looking, you have to leave.
I don't know.
No, obviously that's not a thing.
Yeah, but like
it just
you will feel somehow.
There's a vibe that like I can imagine that if you're just coming, you just want to start your workout journey, you have a round body, you will leave that place.
No,
it's true.
No.
Forgive me.
You're wrong.
Forgive me.
I cannot apply to your kid because next thing you just see that I have a round.
Yeah.
The thing is that I feel like, and every gym has its own personality, but I think with Nigerians in general, we like to add flair to things.
Yeah.
So like the fitness thing is happening now, and you know how people dress up to go to parties,
Yes.
and it's very much that
Girls are
in the gym.
I've seen makeup in the gym.
Guys,
Lashes.
it's very much that. So I don't know. I feel like, okay, it's nice, it's fun, but if you're really looking to get something, I mean, if that's what's motivating you, some people are motivated. Cool. They just want to go and see, okay, hot bodies and them too, you know. But if you know that, okay, you want something low key, I think there are more gyms opening up. But there's definitely a space for like more types of fitness communities. I think over time, people will start to fall in love with the process. I think, but you know, I don't know.
So for me, what I was just going to say is that, you see, people go to gyms for different type of reasons, right? There are people that go there for fashion reasons. There are people that go there, I want to go work out. No, don't stress me. I mean, I get to the gym as early as 5 a.m. in the morning. You know, I get my own workout in before any client starts to come in. You get that's how I do my thing. So I would say that there's in that space, there's also that cross-selling, you know, different things, different ideas. See, exactly. So, because I know people that have like actually met their business partner in the gym.
Yeah.
And they're doing very fantastic business today.
Yeah.
I know people that they met you get the point now, husband in the gym. Yeah.
You get the point.
You get what I'm saying? So it's...
Even Sugar Baby.
I don't know.
No, I'll tell you. The last time I was in the gym, this man approached me and I'm like, you don't want me to love you. No, it's not for love. Because I was so confused. I was like, you said it's not for daddy. No. What the?
So,
you don't want daddy to be fit.
Daddy doesn't want to be fit. Daddy wants other things. So, but really, I mean, so you can cross-sell in the gym. The community, and see, the community is growing. It's so amazing how I see some kind of people that have never, that you will not see them on the road.
Yeah.
You will not see them even in a restaurant. If you go to the mood as well, you may not see them there.
But
you will see them at the gym. You know, and then, I mean, I've seen a bank MD at the gym before.
Okay, so you mean you should not go to the gym?
Well, I'm just telling you that you can go to the gym.
There are all sorts of people at the gym.
All sorts of people there. You know, and you can meet all kinds of people.
So you're going to meet
No, please, let's not do this.
That's what
guys, please, I don't want to
start
start
let's be into fitness.
Because you're going to start seeing three unexpected places to meet.
Guess what? I've seen it.
Because now, let's tell you what's going to happen. Somebody is going to now carry their proposal to iFitness because you said there's a bank MD. And then somebody is just jogging. Sir,
you'll be running beside him.
Sir, please.
Sir, please assist me.
I just want to tell you.
Guys, I have a question. Okay. Do you guys think a ladies only gym would be successful in Lagos?
No. I think so.
What do you mean?
I 100%
like a gym for just women or a place for just women. If so many women feel like, maybe they feel self-conscious because of everything that we've talked about.
So. I 100% think so.
Or do you feel like we're there for the drama?
I don't think they're there for drama. I just don't think it's going to work. Look, there was a very popular ladies only gym and America shut down. So the idea of it is very sound. And the thing of the ones that work is you have to already have a community of women who like are
trained together.
So like, let's say you want to start the ladies only gym. I think the only way it can work is like you have 50 women that are already like, okay,
ready
even
to
if
go.
it's 2 months prepayments, like we're going to come to this gym because people in theory like the idea of it, but like switching costs are high. In practice, it's not only because only women are there that you go to a new gym.
Yeah.
Do you
You never
understand?
know.
So in the end,
Well, I mean,
you
depends
never.
on
I
what
think, Sha, for me, I would rather it, but I
Yeah.
just don't think it's okay.
So there's a so I'm so sorry,
ahead,
Gbemi.
please.
There's a study about when people allow female trainers to train them or male trainers, and I'm being honest with you, everybody picked like 90-something% picked male.
Who were the test subjects?
Everybody generally like they just put a survey out there. Everybody, I'm telling you, they pick male, and the reason is this: the principle of human interaction just naturally we say everybody will just say. For example, I would just say if I'm being honest with you,
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I would say if a woman should massage me, I would allow a man to touch my body.
Now what for you?
You are not going to touch my body.
Why? It's a massage.
that's crazy.
No.
Okay, but
I mean, I feel
it's
like
a
I don't want a male person to massage
I
me.
I don't want
It's opposite.
I don't want a male.
I don't want
So
a
maybe
male person to
it's
massage
maybe I
me.
think it's also like mentally like a cultural thing.
Yeah.
And there's also is it customs around
Gym culture and
different so
Yeah.
gym
Yeah.
cultures even with hairdressing there's a time that everybody was like, oh, there's a whole thing about your hairdresser being a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like it was spicy.
So I just believe that like that's
So that's what
can
I'm
work.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that can work.
That's what I was saying about like there being more men because
Yeah.
you notice it and it's like an overwhelming amount of trainers are they're
male.
men. And a lot of times I'm like, it's not that there's anything wrong with that. They're training women as well, but I'm like, please, it's women that I like their bodies that I want to train with because I'm like, okay, how did you do it? You men understand, obviously, like you're trained,
Yeah.
but like, I'm
It's
sorry,
different. I'm sorry, it's different.
I'm sorry
I have
if
to
you've
say.
never grown a big nyash, you don't know what we're saying. You
know how to grow
don't.
it.
I feel like a lot of times men program workouts for male aesthetics.
Yeah.
So they'll say, do your chest. I don't want to train my chest.
And I'm like, why the hell am I
want my back out.
I don't want my shoulders
No, I
to be
don't
broad.
understand.
I understand the
why am I-
principle of
yeah.
having a well-rounded, balanced body, and I get it. But I feel like a lot of times men blindly apply those principles to all female bodies
So you mean
without really considering the physique.
you mean trainers now?
Yes.
I mean trainers.
Well,
also-
I have a community of trainers
Yeah.
that know what they are doing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not saying all male
Yeah,
trainers.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
And
Thanks,
it also goes to that principle of people not having the right certification,
Yeah.
not studying the right things.
So you think
And
of it as one size fits all.
Exactly.
and-
Yeah.
Please watch them. Once they come and they have these things, run for the
Yeah.
life. Run.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you so much.
They've mentioned where you can
This
find them. We'll put them
yes.
again. They are fantastic
Please
trainers. They
find
are
them.
great
Are you guys still training
conversation.
people one-on-one?
Yes.
Me, I'm not doing one-to-one, no. But
Maybe still trying to like figure out building a
Fair.
community and
Yes.
stuff. But I will like her recipes are
Lovely.
they are actually really, really great. It's not, some things where it's just like, did this person take the picture? Her recipes actually taste really good. Because when she first started, like years ago, actually bought, she's good at what she knows what she's doing.
Lovely. Yeah.
This was so much fun.
It
Thank you guys
was.
for coming. Thank you for
Thank you.
waiting
Thank you
patiently
so
as
much.
Please,
well. I
I'm
hope
really
you had
sorry
fun.
that I
Yes.
came
I had a
here.
good time.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
Yeah.
I won't even lie.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a fun
Yeah. Thank you
episode.
guys so much. All right, guys. As usual, you know what to do. Like, follow, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. We'll see you next week.